Doing our live thing. We live, about to have some fun tonight. Having one of them conversations. Gonna be going live every single Thursday. Man, we're going live every single Thursday. How's everybody doing? Want to join the live? We're gonna be doing some relationship talks every Thursday. So we're gonna come and get on the live and just have very, very candid conversations. We want people to just join the live. Let us know if you want to join. We can send you the information because we want to talk about some things. If you're looking to join and share some information, nobody here is an expert. So we're trying to just hear from everyone, and we want to do this every single Thursday because we just sitting in the crib on Thursday. And me and my boy, we just be talking about stuff all the time. So we're going to be doing this every single Thursday. And I'm bringing them up. What up?
What's the deal, bro?
Chilling. What's up with you?
Man, nothing, man. In the crib, chilling.
Okay, just relaxing.
Yeah.
All right, so a lot of people want to know, like, because this was really birthed out of conversations that you and I had about just going live. We having relationship conversations all the time. And we just wanted to just start doing this and just want to do it consistent. Just every Thursday, just get together and talk about relationships and things like that. So what's one of the reasons that you even want to do this?
Man, of course it got to start with the Godfather, man. You know what I'm saying? He actually gave us a voice for men to kind of speak up on things. And, you know, we've been kind of quiet, you know what I'm saying, throughout the years. Women had talk shows and podcasts to speak on relationships. And once Kevin came out, he actually gave us a voice for us to speak our mind or whatnot. So I know some of the content that guys come out with or whatever may trigger quite a few women or whatnot, though. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think women need to hear where we coming from too. So you know what I'm saying, they could get a better understanding of us. Like we're not supposed to just always understand them. They got to understand us and where we coming from when it comes to relationships.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I definitely would like to hear some perspective. So this is the first thing I wanted to kick off because we had a question. And I want to hear some people to chime in on this. What do you think a person should do before they start dating? Let's just say you single, recently divorced, you out in the dating market. What's some of the things that you think a person should do before they actually start dating?
Well, let me speak on men, what they need to do.
Okay.
First of all, your finances got to be in order.
Hey, that money piece is really critical.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Your priorities got to be in order as far as where you at in life. I mean, especially in today's time, you know, you got to, as a man, you got to have your shit in order. The basis, the car, the crib, the job. And if you serious about dating women, I mean, your finances got to be in order. That's for far as men. Also,
okay. When you say in order, give me an example of not in order. So you said a man's finances has to be in order before you date.
He got to have a job. He got to have some type of income.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to, you can't be.
Okay. So wait. Source of income.
Yeah, listening. Of course. Source of income. You got to have some type of income coming in. I mean, if you want to date, I mean, dating costs. Dating is not free. So
okay, you said dating is expensive. Okay.
Right. I mean, I was saying expensive though, but I mean, at the same time, man, you want to date a woman, you got at least have some type of income.
Now, I got a question for you. If a guy has a source of income, does that mean his finances are in order?
No, but he could at least date.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, he could at least date. But I mean,
saying no job.
If we talking about like as far as relationship, marriage, I mean, of course, you don't want to be going to a situation where you in debt. But I mean, as far as we just talking about dating, yeah, I mean, you got to have some type of income to date.
Okay, so the question is, I want to get back to the question. What do you need before you start dating? If you guys got anything to add, please chime in. What do you think a person needs before they start dating? When they start dating, what do they need?
And this is the thing, Sadiq, we gotta kind of differentiate the two when it comes to men and women. We come with two different things when it comes to dating. So
Okay.
of course, when a man is actually dating a woman, I mean, he has to have some type of income.
He has to have some type of income. So if a guy does not have a job, he should not be dating.
No, he need to focus on himself.
Okay. Okay.
Now, if we're gonna speak on the women, whatever past things they have going on from ex-boyfriends and stuff like that, they have to leave that in the past.
Well, that's okay. Okay, when you say that, when you say leave anything with an ex-boyfriend in the past, like you gotta expound on that. I don't know what that means.
I'm talking about as far as you heard the quote unquote toxic, and it's hard for them to move on, but they still like out in the dating world or whatnot. They're trying to figure it out. I mean, you have to be completely. Your past has got to be your past. It cannot affect the present or the future when it comes to dating a man.
Okay. So you saying if somebody had a situation in their past, they cannot allow it to affect their current situation.
Of course, and I say that because sometimes it might be times where a woman may pass up on a blessing. If Dirty Dick Tyrone is still in the background.
Okay. So you're saying that for a woman, they have to leave their past completely in their past.
That's one, yes.
Okay. All right. And how do they do that? How does somebody do that?
It's really on them though. Like you can't just get on the dating market and the woman still holding on to somebody else. I mean, her man is going to be programmed to focus on the guy she's actually trying to get to know.
So for a guy, you said a guy needs to focus on, he's about to start dating. He needs to focus on his finance.
Right.
A woman needs to focus on letting go of her past.
Right.
Okay. Give me another one for a guy.
Man,
they want to start dating. They want to date with the intention of marrying someone. They put themselves out there, and that's their goal. What do they need to do?
Like I said, I mean, I'm big on finances, man. This is the world we live in. So finances, obviously, I mean,
what if he got past?
Right. I was about to speak on that. If a guy got kids or whatever, I mean, it got to be a situation where like the baby mama's not involved or anything, or ex-girlfriend involved. But if a guy got kids and a woman's actually dating a guy got kids, she has to have an understanding as far as if he's in his kid's life, that could be a red flag. So when a woman dating a guy and you find out and he informed you that he has kids, from a past relationship, him not being in that kid's life could be a red flag, and women need to understand that too.
So a guy may need to first, before he start dating, get in his kid's life.
You say what?
I said, what do you need to do before start dating? Does it?
I was speaking on the women though. When it comes to dating.
Okay, go ahead.
When they dating the guy, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, man, she need to have these questions as far as if a guy got kids, and if he's not in his kid's life, I don't think you should even date a guy like that if he's not in his kid's life.
Okay, question. I'm saying, what do you need to do before you start dating? You are single.
Are you asking about a man? What a man needs to do?
I'm asking. It could be a man or it could be a woman. What do you think a person needs to do? Because this is a question that comes up all the time. You go on a first date, you go on a second date, you go on a third date, and you're not really ready to date right now. And that's really the issue, because you didn't deal with XYZ. You didn't deal with this. Let's say for a guy, for instance, you said he doesn't have the finances. He's not ready to date. What about emotional maturity? Do guys need to make sure that they're mature enough to date? Because some guys get on the dating market and they're immature. They're silly. They're different things like that. Is that something that a guy can work on?
Yes, a guy can work on that, but that would come with like growth from within, though. I mean, maybe a guy needs to go through some therapy to kind of grow up, or whatever, like they'll go through some counseling. But
Okay.
you know, even when you're going through therapy, it'd be like stuff that happened in the past that a guy hasn't overcome, as far as maybe past mishaps, as far as relationships or just personal things that's going on in his life.
Okay. Okay. I got a question. Do you feel that a guy needs to? I'm gonna make it plain. Do they need to work on themselves physically? I I'll tell you an example. Knew a guy was going out there trying to date, had really really bad teeth, really really bad teeth. Right. I said, listen, before you go and talk to that young lady in the club or wherever you meet, that's something that you need to go ahead and get fixed. You got to get that checked in. Do you think that that's something that a person should look past, or that's something that someone should work on?
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think that's something to look past though. But I mean, like I said, men and women, we got two different symmetrics as far as, you know what I'm saying, what we look for as far as dating. I
Okay,
mean,
okay.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, let's speak on that.
So I'm gonna go as far as weight. Yeah, I believe everybody should be in shape or whatever. You know, I think a man and women need to be in shape. I mean, that do put you as far as higher on the day market. But I mean, if a guy is doing well financially, I mean, we didn't seen some big dudes pull some 8, 9, and 10 pieces though. You know what I'm saying? Because what they lack as far as fitness side, they might kind of make it up in something else.
So you okay.
Now it could be financially. The guy could be overweight, but he could be financially stable. His social status could be on point. He might dress nice. You know, it's certain things that what the guy might lack as far as fitness, he kind of can make it up in other areas as well.
Okay. But okay, but you saying the ladies, they have to be in shape. I know that's where you're going with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, as far as because we guys are visuals though, like we want our women to be in shape. That's definitely one of Jeremy speaking. That's definitely one of the guys touching points when it comes to dating. Like we want our women to be in shape because we are visuals.
Okay. Then I got another question for you because this is one of yours. When somebody says traditional roles in a relationship, what do they mean by that?
You say traditional roles?
Yeah, traditional relationship. Yeah. What? Because I heard you use that term before. What do you mean traditional relationship?
I mean, when it comes to traditional as far as relationship, I mean, the guys, the protector and the provider. And when I say protector and the provider, I mean, of course, the guys, you know what I'm saying, paying the finances at home. I spoke on leadership. When it comes to things around the house, I mean, he gets the final say, and I'm not saying he's not going to listen to his woman or his wife or whatever when it comes to decisions, but traditionally speaking, the guy has the final choice as far as what goes on in the relationship, as far as what they're trying to do and try to move forward on.
Now it's a woman chiming in, Pamela Murphy. I think she got more of a traditional role. She's been married. How long you been married, Pam? What has been 25, 30 years? She's been married a long time. So I definitely want to hear from you with this. But so you feel that the man, you feel a traditional role is the man being a breadwinner?
Yep.
Okay. Can a relationship be traditional if the woman is the breadwinner?
Nope.
Okay. Oh wow, 31 years. Pam has been married 31 years. You know, I love to hear from you and your husband. Send your email. Email us, Pam, if you want to chime in.
And let me speak on this. Even though it could be situations where the woman is the breadwinner, that don't mean the relationship is not going to work. But if you want something traditional, I mean, normally, you know what I'm saying, if you just look through history as far as traditional relationship, the guy is the breadwinner. And the woman is a stay-at-home mom. Her job is just as important as the guy's the breadwinner. She got to hold the shit down at home.
Okay. Pam was in the workforce working. Husband was a police officer. I'm not going to tell all your business, but I definitely want to hear from you on this one. But you saying it should be one source of income? Can the woman work too and it still be a traditional relationship?
Yeah, it can still be traditional because, like I said, at the end of the day, you know, if the guy is the breadwinner of the family and his woman has a job, I mean, I look at it like this. I mean, I stay by myself. I'm not expecting me in the future to have a woman go half and half on the bills. I mean, so, but yeah, I mean, if I end up, you know what I'm saying, dating somebody or not dating, but if I'm in a relationship with a woman, she has a job and, you know what I'm saying, I'm making more than her, yeah, I'm paying the bills.
What happens if she gets a promotion?
Shit, she gets a promotion. Congratulations.
So if she get a promotion and she end up making more than you, what happens? What would be the plan?
My role don't change as far as me being a provider in the household.
Okay.
Because whatever she making though, I mean, that will go towards, you know what I'm saying, we decide to have kids, that will go towards our kids' college education.
Okay. Miss Hakeem.
And also, I mean, grocery shopping, that's another thing she can do. But as far as me being a man and being a provider, yeah, I'm taking care of everything at home as far as financially.
I need you ladies, email me so I can send you this link because I definitely want to hear from you guys on this. This is a big one as far as the man being a provider. We're talking about traditional roles in a relationship. So I want to read this. The man is maintained, provided, and protected. A woman is naturally consoler of man. That's deep. I'd like to hear from you, sis. Email us because I want you definitely to talk about that. So traditional, we got the finances. We got the finance piece. You saying the man has to carry the bulk of the financial load in a relationship.
And also decision making as far as you know, as far as traditionally, the man actually has the final say as far as what goes on inside the home as far as moving or as far as education with the kids or whatnot. You know, I mean, the guy being the leader and the head of the household, it's the reason why he's the head of the household.
All right, somebody got a question. Pam got a question. Are you saying a woman doesn't have a say because you are the provider? So is that what you're saying?
I never said that.
Okay. So the woman does have a say in the relationship.
Yeah, I never said she doesn't have a say. The woman supposed to bring up ideas and things of that nature as far as relationship and if they got kids or whatnot. No, I'm not saying the women's just supposed to be quiet.
Okay. All right, that's a great point. So you're saying traditional roles carry the bulk of the finances. The woman's natural role is to focus more on the children. What if somebody
nurture? That's actually in a woman's nature to be a nurturer, you know. So yeah.
Okay. The decision making can be made between the two because sometimes the woman can have insight that the man may not have, and it's teamwork. Okay. Do you agree with that statement? It's teamwork. Women may have insight.
I agree with that. I guess these women kind of getting confused as far as what I'm saying. I'm not saying the woman not supposed to suggest anything or have ideas as far as what goes on in the house. I didn't say that.
Okay. All right, because when you say traditional, this is some of the stuff that's gonna come up because a lot of women are more modern women. What if somebody doesn't want a traditional relationship? Is that a bad thing?
No, it ain't a bad thing. Depend on what they what they agree on. You know, it's not a bad thing. I mean, we are living in today's society where the feminist movement has been pushed. So, you know, women have fought for equal rights. So, I mean, that's the today times we live in. You know, just my thing is it has to be one or the other. You know, I mean, you can't be traditional at one thing, then want to lead at another. You know, it got to be some type of hierarchy.
Oh,
and I want to say one other thing. When it comes to teamwork, it's always a leader, though, right? Somebody has to lead. Has to lead. Like you got to be humble enough to allow someone to lead. I mean, we can look at situations when it comes to sports. When you got two alpha people, it don't work.
Okay, so you said the man, you said because this someone had a statement. You said the guy will have the final say. Is that in all decisions?
Yeah, when it comes to household decisions, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, it got to be a leader. It can't be two alphas up here at all. Somebody has to be humble enough to allow somebody to lead. Like that's why it's called a thing called head of household. The head of the household. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with having a leader in the household. It can't be two people up here. Like if you're a team, you play sports, there's a leader, there's a captain.
And
it's that simple.
Okay. And you're saying the guy's the leader and the captain of the household team.
If it's a traditional relationship, yes. Okay. Now, if it's a traditional relationship, the man has to be a leader. He has to lead. Not saying the woman role is not important or whatever. The woman role is very important.
But she's not the leader of the household.
Not true. If it's a traditional relationship, there's a leader. I mean, I know I know a few of the comments saying teamwork or whatever. Okay, if you play sports, it's been a leader. You play any type of sports, it's been a leader. If you've been in groups and classrooms, as far as grade school to high school to college, and you've been in group settings, it's always a leader.
Have you been called toxic before?
Toxic? No, but I've been called a woman basher.
Okay.
No, I haven't been called toxic, man. No.
Okay, you've never been called toxic. I got a question to any of the ladies that's tuned in. Have you ever been in a toxic relationship? Because I keep hearing this term, and I want to know exactly what is it. Like, what is a toxic relationship? We didn't work out because the relationship was toxic. I don't necessarily know what that means. I've been called toxic. I still don't know what it means to be toxic, but I want to know and have some insight. That's why I want.
Yeah, I've been called ain't shit.
Okay.
I don't think I've been called toxic though.
You've never been called toxic. Okay. Yeah. That's a term that's used all the time. A toxic relationship. What would be your definition of a toxic relationship?
Yeah, I'm glad we're touching on this topic of toxic because we see it all the time on Instagram and different other platforms. Toxic. Yeah, we hear the word toxic all the time. Man, toxic. If you're in a toxic relationship, it gotta be some type of abuse that's going on. Some verbal abuse.
You gotta have abuse for a relationship to be toxic.
Yeah, that's toxic.
Okay.
When a man is constantly hitting on his woman and she don't lead a relationship, or a woman's verbally abusing a boyfriend or husband, calling him out his name, that's toxic.
Okay. Yeah. As Hakeem said, there's so many examples. We're gonna need some of them examples.
I want to hear those examples, man, because so
calling someone out their name constantly could be
constantly and you're constantly in a relationship where when you constantly getting disrespected.
Okay.
That could be a toxic relationship because anything that toxic is not good for you. You know what I'm saying? And I just hate that term being used all the time when
you feel like it's overused.
Oh, it's definitely overused.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely overused. I know especially like when you have conversations with women or you just see stuff online, and it's always promote toxicity, but you never me personally, like when I hear women use that word or whatever, I try to ask like, what was toxic about it? And I don't never hear like physical abuse or verbal abuse when I hear the word toxic all the time. I could hear, and now women might say, well, we used to argue all the time, but I mean, in relationship, you're gonna bump heads and have disagreements. I don't think that's toxic. Matter of fact, Sadiq, man, you disagree about a lot of shit that people don't know about.
Right.
I don't think our friendship is toxic.
Yeah. We bump heads all the time. So I got a question. Could it be how you argue that makes a relationship toxic? Because from what I've heard before is that you should have boundaries of how far you will go in an argument and where you won't go. Do you have a trigger word that's something somebody could say to you that you like, man, that's too far? Like as far as an argument with a lady?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the B word and
Okay.
The P word, like
Okay.
them type of words. Like when it gets to that point, like now, like you don't have no respect for me.
Okay, we got some jealousy. Jealousy is a good one. Jealousy.
I didn't read that. Can you pull that up?
Yeah, I got it. I'm reading for everybody because it's a lot. Jealousy to the point where the woman or the man cannot go anywhere. A man or woman who have lived life based on survival and not love may not be able to relate to somewhere showing true love, so they run the person away because they don't know how to handle it. So she said something very, very profound. She said some people are raised on survival and not love. I need her to speak on that.
Yeah, I want to
when we
speak on
raised
that too.
yeah, because that's you drop some heavy. What about jealousy? What about jealousy? Have you ever been jealous?
Me personally, nah. I mean, nah. I ain't never been jealous, bro.
That's not your character trait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As
Even
a woman,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I talk to what I'm saying. I talk to women all the time. I never heard like when it come to like breakups. I never heard say, well, my man didn't want me to go nowhere. He always kept me locked in the house. I don't know. I never heard that type of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I never heard.
I would love to hear that.
Yeah.
I think
I would like that. I would like to know who been through that type of stuff. As far as you can't go nowhere and all that sounds like some slave shit to me, man.
Yeah. Some stuff. I think that and this is just an assumption. I'm gonna put this out here. Sometimes people become disagreeable. They become disagreeable, and they bring that into a relationship, and then the toxic label becomes a projection of where a person truly is. So it may not necessarily. That's why I feel the term is overused, because it's so easy to say and you don't want to question it.
Yeah.
But sis said something. Wow.
She in the deep ocean with it.
Yeah. She pretty heavy.
Even I say toxic too. It got to kind of affect you too, though.
Okay.
I mean, it got to affect your everyday livelihood when it's toxic. I mean, when I hear that word, I'm like, I got to see some type of like she said, like trauma or whatever that goes on into the next relationship.
With toxic, yeah. So I don't. Yeah, so I'm getting some good stuff from sis. Getting together based off of trauma, the relationship can be toxic. Going into a relationship and being jealous, the relationship can be toxic. I always and you posed this question last time we did a live. What about the red flags? Like, what about seeing things before you're in the actual relationship? And how do you get into a relationship with someone that's toxic and don't see that before you get into a relationship with the person? Are there any signs, I should say, are there any signs that a person can give you that, because you talked about red flags, to not get into a relationship?
Yeah. So of course, we all be naive to red flags or whatnot. And once, some people, they either notice it too late or they just disregard it and continue.
Wait. Why would a person disregard a red flag?
That's a good question. Maybe love. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, at the same time,
Wait. No, we're not gonna do that.
What?
Have you ever looked past a red flag?
Of course I have.
Why did you do it?
My man on the pussy. I just want sex. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay, so you
so I'm gonna tell you this. Like, I didn't spend more than enough time with women I ain't supposed to spend time with, but my man is on sex. I mean, it didn't happen. It didn't got the best of me before.
Okay. Two hurt people feeling emotional over some painful things they have experienced in the past, so they understand one another and can relate, but they remain emotional but don't work on fixing the problem. So you get together with somebody and you can relate because you guys have both been through something, Both of you were raised without a father. Both of you were raised in the projects. Both of you were raised under poverty. And sis can correct me. And you get together based on that, but you can't get past that. So the relationship is formed off of pain, off of hurt, off of rejection. And you have two rejected people that get together, and you can't move past that. That's pretty heavy. Yeah, so she's saying the same thing you saying, physical attraction. You know what I'm saying? Being so physically attracted to someone that you don't see the red flags. You said you stayed with someone in a relationship longer than you should have. Correct?
I won't say relationship.
Okay.
I was not relationship. No,
you've interacted with someone, a young lady, longer than you should have. Why? Is it still the physical?
Yeah, I mean, it was the physical. It was the physical. I mean, it just ignoring them. I mean, that's just naturally we might just ignore that type of stuff. And at the time we might think it's just silly or she's being silly or he's being silly. But once you sit back and think about it, once you in the situation, you kind of think about like, yo, I didn't wasted like 4-5 months dealing with this crazy stuff, and I didn't get treated right. So yeah, I mean, we tend to ignore red flags.
Do we have a fear of being alone?
Yeah.
we afraid to be. A lot of men and women. Sometimes,
that's why, hey, bro. That's why I hate this independent movement. I need a woman. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Obviously,
yeah. Right. So I just hate that term independent. Like, no, we need each other. Or I got it on my own.
Like
okay,
you don't like the independent thing.
No, I don't. Like we all need each other, man. When it comes to society, man, we've been placed on this earth to get along, man. I just hate the term independent. Like that ain't nothing cool about being independent, bro.
Okay. So you saying let's just drop the term independent. Let's just drop it all together.
Yeah.
Okay, but women like to be independent.
They say it, but nah, because you hear too much. It's like they trying to force it down your throat. Like, hey, at the end of the day, bro, like, I mean, as us men, I mean, we independent, but we don't be trying to push that shit. Like, we adults. Like, yeah, like if a woman is a single mother and she take care of her kids and doing her thing financially, you adult. Like, you don't get no credit for that. Like, shit. Like, yeah, you an adult. Like, you don't get no flowers talking I'm strong and independent. Shit, I'm by myself right now. I ain't talking about I'm strong and independent.
But what do you say when women been beat down, been rejected? They go so long without having. So now that they're in a position where they have their own house, have their own car, have their own job or business, even raising their kids by themselves, that shouldn't be a badge of honor to say, hey, I am strong. I've been through this. I overcame it, and I'm independent, which is just declaring I'm by myself. Nah, you ain't feeling that at all.
No. Hey, I don't know. They might feel you out there, but no, man. I mean, at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, man, life is about choices, man. Life ain't fair, man. Life is part of double standards.
Okay.
I mean,
would you be open to dating a woman that said she was strong and independent?
No.
That's just a big no.
No, because that means she don't need me.
So you have to be needed to be in a relationship.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I want to be a part of something special, and the whole independent boss thing. It's for me, it's a turn off because it's just feel like you just doing your own thing. Like, no, I want to share something special. Like, and that's the thing we need to do. Like, I think we just need to kill the whole independent thing. Because I mean, men is not promoting. I'm independent, I'm strong, and I got it on my own. Like, nah, we're not doing that, bro. We adults. We gotta go to work, pay our bills, and and do what we need to do, man.
So if she's independent, that's automatically means that she doesn't need you.
I don't like it being promoted and shoved down on our throats like it's just a badge of honor.
Okay. Someone said, sis said, she said, not true. Come in and take some of the slack off of her.
Slack off what?
That's what she said. She said, yeah, she's independent, but she still needs you. She's saying she's independent, but she still needs a man.
Well, I say like this: you ain't got to be promoting it then, because when somebody say they're independent, that mean they don't need somebody.
Okay, Ariel Jordan. Okay, Ariel. We want to. Ariel comment was, I was forced to be independent. When I met my husband, it was a big relief. Yes, some women pride themselves on being independent, but me myself, I love having teamwork. Ariel Jordan says she loves having teamwork. You know what I mean? Ariel, we'll love to hear from you.
She's married, right?
Ariel, you married Ariel Jordan. Yeah, she said when I met my husband, it was a big relief.
Yeah.
So that's what she's saying. It
was like, man, I mean, hey, I'm pretty sure, she's happy. She need him. He need her. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the independent thing that's being pushed down our throats, man.
Hey, shoot us an email, Ariel, because we want to bring you up because we're really trying to hear from a lady. And you married Ariel, yeah, she's definitely married. I see the name. Email us so we can see.
Let's I know I'm freestyling right now. Let's talk about how can I put it?
Come with it.
Going on dates without having intentions of dating a person. Dating that guy.
You mean
I want to hear from you, then I'll give you my input on it.
Okay. A woman going on a date and she's not actually interested in the guy. This is something that we've all heard about. Many of us have experienced. I think there has to be a screening process.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
There has to be a screening process before you actually go on a date. So my thing about that is what is the guy's screening process? Because you see a girl, you're attracted to a girl, and you immediately ask her out. And that's you plan to get to know her on the date as opposed to getting to know her outside the date. So I think that a lot of guys end up in situations where they're paying to get to know a woman as opposed to using a creative way. Maybe she frequently visits this place. Maybe she volunteers this place. Maybe she attends this church or this mosque. So we find ourselves trying to get to know a woman through taking her out. And I think that we get duped. Let's just call it what it is. We get tricked.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say we all been through that case when you take a woman out and they not interested. They just out for the food and drinks or whatnot though. But those type of situations though, like you said, you made a great point as far as let's have a couple of phone conversations first before you decide to, go out, waste your time and money.
And your money.
So that's a great point, man. I don't know, man. I just, I don't know. Women might get mad at me about this, but that's why I say we're totally two different people. Like I know women that will go out with a guy and they not interested in him at all. They just going just to be going because either they ain't got shit to do, they hungry, or they want something to drink or whatever. So, and they know they ain't got to spend no money in the house board.
So you feel less wrong for a woman to go out with a guy and not be Sis said exactly, talk first, feel the energy. You feel less wrong for a woman to go somebody said a free meal. Somebody said they just want the free meal. They going out with the guy and just want a free meal. Is that wrong? I mean, is that wrong?
Hell yeah, it's wrong. Shit, I could eat by myself. Shit. No, but but that's what I'm saying. With guys, when we just, I just don't know a guy that go out with a woman and he's not interested in something. He got to be something. It could be sex, it could be something, and I just think, like you said, us men, we got to do a better job as far as screening them, and I'm not saying no background checking them, but have a conversation, and if the conversation go well, then I mean, I'm not saying it's kind of like testing somebody, but I hate using the word testing. But yeah, you definitely gotta have conversations, you know what I'm saying, with a woman before you decide to take them out. Like you said, a dude to get duped.
Somebody said yes, it's wrong, but sometimes the vibe over the phone and when you meet in person, it's just not there. So,
But that's a gamble I'm willing to take. If the vibe is on the phone, cool. Then if we finally meet out and it don't work out, then it don't work out. But like you said, it got to be some type of process when it comes.
Have you personally gone out with a girl and been turned off? What do you do? What happened if you go out with somebody and then you turned off by the person?
I mean, I'll be a gentleman at the end of the day. I'll continue to date. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll continue it, but yeah, after that, I didn't ghost the people, which I'm not proud of. But yeah,
right.
Yeah, but that's part of dating though. Like every date not gonna be a hit. The shit is a hit or miss. It's a gamble.
It's a gamble. Okay.
It's a gamble. Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And guys are gambling. Guys is coming out their pocket. It's a gamble.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think women are gambling when it comes to dating.
You don't?
Not when it comes to dating.
It kind of talk about that when you say a woman not gambling. What you mean? I mean
all she got to show up is with a. So hey, she just got to show up looking nice and have some type of feminine energy. Like that's not hard at all.
Can a woman go out with a guy and have her time wasted? Can a woman have her time wasted by a guy?
Oh, of course. But when it comes to gambling, when it comes to gambling is involving money. So yeah, guys are gambling.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I use the word gamble. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Some people view it as time. Okay. So, All right. To a single woman out there, because one of the things that we talk about is always giving advice. Not to the married woman. To a single woman out there that's looking for a guy. Give me something that she can avoid doing. That she can avoid doing that a lot of guys, like we talk about it privately, but they may not know that this could be something that can turn the guy off or make a guy not interested.
Talking about past relationships.
Relationships.
Yeah, like ex-boyfriend, talking about men she dealt with. That's a total red flag.
Okay.
And vice versa though. Like, I mean, if a guy's constantly talking about women he dealt with, like you have a woman right in front of you, ask some questions about her. Like, I mean, me personally, I don't want to know about a person past. If I'm dating you, I want to know what's going on right now. We're on a date. Then of course, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the past may come up, but I don't want to know about the past on the first date.
Have you ever been stalked by a woman?
Yeah.
You been stalked?
I almost lost my job, man. You have my back.
Wait, what happened? What happened? You got stalked?
What you mean what happened, man? So you just want to say this in front of the world?
Okay. What do you do? Because this is the question. What do you do if a woman is stalking you? What do you do?
I got my homeboys involved and they threatened us and it stopped. Sadiq was involved. CEO was involved.
I was very much involved, man.
Yeah. I appreciate y'all for that one, man. I almost lost my job.
Yeah, guys. Now I got a question for you as the fellas. Like if you tell somebody like you getting stalked as a guy, I generally it's hard to take that serious. I took it serious because I knew all the details, but it'd be kind of funny to people like, oh yeah, she's stalking you, yeah, she harassing you. It's kind of hard. Do you feel like there is a nature to dismiss the feelings of men and what they're experiencing? Have you seen that? Do you see that as a consistent theme, or is that am I reaching?
No, it could be a consistent thing. I mean, bro, we go through stuff all the time, bro. Like, yeah, man, we go through stuff, and and us guys, our makeup is like we carry our emotions on our sleeve. We're not going to be emotional. No, only time guys are emotional is somebody, a close friend or family member pass away. But like we are built to be tough and kind of hold things in or whatnot. And women they make up as far as what they are, because we are totally two different people. they are emotional. They supposed to express themselves. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I got a question for you. Who's the most emotional guy you know?
Man, that's a good question, man.
Do you know any guys that wear you? Because I mean, that's the concept that guys don't show emotion. They got to be tough, but I mean, there's another side. There's some guys.
Yeah, but as a man, though, man, we not supposed to be emotional, bro. Like, I mean, because at the end of the day, you know, when it comes to relationships, if our woman is emotional, she's supposed to come to us. Two people can't just be emotional because we ain't gonna be able to solve the damn problem.
So question for the ladies: that's if you see emotions in your man or a guy you're interested in or your husband or whatever the case, is that a problem for you? I'm gonna ask the ladies.
They gonna see it as weak.
Women, when you see emotion, do you see it as weak? Let's just ask them. I want someone to answer this question. Can your man cry in front of you? Someone said who? Okay, she said who? Who said that's weak? Who said that's weak?
It's weak.
I mean, you said, oh, somebody said that's human. It's human to show emotion.
I'm not showing no emotion in front of no woman, man. Like I said, if it comes to a family member passing away or something like that, yeah, I mean but if I'm in a relationship with a woman and I lost my job and I'm crying and stuff or whatever, like, man, no, hell no. As a man, you know what? Hey, you know what? That didn't work out. Let me figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody passed away, I'm winning a championship or something. That's the only way I'm getting emotional, bro.
They asking why? Why can't guys show emotion, bro?
No, because women, y'all emotional. Like when women are emotional, they come to us to for us to console them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not crying in front of no woman. I don't condone no guy to be crying in front of a woman.
If you crying outside my door begging for love, and she said, and I'm telling you no, then that's the weak. I think she's saying. All right, so let's share the story about what happened in the gym. Share the story about what happened with you and I in the gym.
And what's so crazy? I didn't look at you as weak, so I'm gonna share the story.
Go ahead.
So, obviously I trained with Sadiq or whatever. So I'm on the mat stretching, and he come over there, and like, you know what I'm saying, we stretching or whatnot, and bro just started breaking down crying. I was like, man, I was shocked. I'm like, what the hell is this dude crying for? Man, you wiping your tears, and you telling me what happened? He was like, man, I was talking to this guy at the gym, and it was a situation with his daughter. Was his daughter passed away or something? Was his daughter?
I think he had cussed. I didn't get the whole story from him, but
I see why that effed you up though. Like, you know what I'm saying? That would like this dude like seemed like a good dude. We see him at the gym.
He seemed like a real good guy.
And I think it had something to do with his daughter or something like that.
Something with his daughter.
And he broke down.
And I ain't know him. I didn't know dude.
Right.
I didn't know.
You ain't know him. So so that's why I say when it comes to like some type of death or anything, but like no, if it's a problem in my life or whatever, no, I'm not crying in front of a woman. I'm a man. I'm gonna figure it out.
So if you are with a woman that you love and trust, then you should not be afraid to put your guard down with that woman you love and cry if you got to.
No, I'm not agreeing with that, bro. No,
you're not agreeing with that sense. You saying don't put your guard down. Don't put your guard down.
No. Hey, as a man, I'm a leader a provider, and a protector. If I cry, like the whole ship going down if I'm panicking. No, I'm not doing that shit, bro. No, I'm not crying, bro. Women are emotional. If my woman is crying, hey, baby, we're gonna figure it out. Everything gonna be okay. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm telling every man that's watching this, do not cry in front of a woman, man. No, don't do that, bro. It's soft.
She said, "What are you afraid of?" Hey,
I ain't afraid of anything. I'm not soft.
But let's talk about it. Where is a safe place for men to with each other? You know what I'm saying? Where's a safe place?
Hey, bro, man, you like us men, like, bro, I could like as a man, I can open up to you as far as my downfalls. If I get emotional, yeah, that's cool. We men. you got emotional with me, bro.
I was crying hard, y'all.
Yeah, you was crying hard. You know what I'm saying? So as men, I like I'm not like I understand, but when it comes to the female and the male sex, bro, like men are the leader, the provider, and the protector. Like I said, if a man cry, the whole ship goes down. It's panic.
You saying do not be vulnerable in your relationship with your woman.
Not when it comes to tears, bro. No, like you could be vulnerable when it comes to love and everything, but as far as tears, no, bro, no. Okay. No. And I understand the women, man. I mean, they got their own opinion, man. But guys, do not cry in front of your woman, bro. No.
Hey, you don't cry in front of your woman.
No.
Hey, man. Hey, y'all know I'm a cry baby. I be trying not to cry all the time. I'm a cry baby. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But that's deep. That's deep, man. So nah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, man, we supposed to show some type of strength, man. I'm not, that's just us men. Like we like, I guess women think we are the same. No, we're not the same. Like, nah, okay. We operate totally different, you know, when it comes to handling certain situations. Yeah, I can show my feeling, baby. I love you. I care about you. I miss you. Hey, I want to come see you. Yes. Do you see tears coming down my eyes? No.
You said you're not crying. You're not crying.
No. Like that's the thing. You can show feelings and not cry. Like why? Yeah. Like why are they pushing this crying thing? I could be hurt and not cry.
You can be hurt and not cry. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have to cry to show my emotions.
That's real. Hey, y'all heard it. Y'all not gonna catch him crying. Look, hey, if you come in the gym on a random Tuesday, you might see me crying in the corner. Hey, Pam, I gotta tell you this story. I'm gonna tell this story. All right, I'm gonna tell this story because we're gonna give a word and then we're gonna cut out. But we're gonna be doing this more and more. And if you got any questions, we just want to just get on live and just because we always having these type of conversations. So that's what this is about. So Pam, I'm in the gym. You already know this question. Know this story, Q. So I'm in the gym with Dennis. All right, so I'm in the gym with Dennis. So let me tell you what happens. We talking about crying. I'm in the gym with Dennis, and so randomly, I don't know what made me ask this question. I asked about his brother. He had a brother that passed away. So I just said, "Hey man, your brother that passed away, does this still affect you?" So he got real quiet, and he just said, yeah, it affects me." And I tried to move on with the conversation. So when I tried to move on with the conversation with Dennis, I looked over and he was crying. So Dennis started talking about his brother that passed away. So this is Pam's actually brother-in-law. When Dennis started crying, I started crying. This is the beginning of his workout. So I started crying in the gym. I cried harder than he was crying in the gym. He was like, the brother passed away like, I don't know how many years ago. I definitely never met the brother, know nothing. 2 grown men was in the gym crying at LA Fitness, man. It was a mess. So we had to get it together because we had to finish the workout. But I'm saying all that to say, Q is a lot tougher than me, for the record. I don't know what's wrong with me, but me and Dennis was both crying in the gym. Oh, wait, she said the brother passed away. Oh, this is terrible. The brother passed away in 2004. This happened 2 months ago in the gym.
Man.
In 2022.
I've been 20 years.
Yeah. And I never met the brother. I don't know the brother. And I don't know what. And then he was angry. Like, why you asked that question? I'm like, I don't know why I asked it. I'm crying. Like, I don't know why I asked the question. I'm crying in the gym. It was a mess, man. But 2004 when the brother passed away. I don't know. I'm a mess. But hey, listen, we're gonna just every Thursday, we just want to come on, get on live, just discuss some of the aspects of a relationship, red flag, submission, finances, anything that we could just discuss. Not experts, but just want to learn and get insight and just say what's on our mind and what's thinking, because men don't have a space where they can really voice themselves and they can articulate themselves without interruption and say things that they feel, that they think. So we're trying to create that, but we also want to be able to also have a space where women can chime in. Baggage, Pam is crazy, will chime in as well. So did you have something you wanted to leave everyone with before we chime out?
Man, no, let me think. Yeah, like I said last week, man, I'm glad like guys are like speaking up as far as relationships or whatnot, though. Like I said, we've been quiet for so long, and rest in peace to the Godfather, man. He then gave guys like myself and other guys just to kind of speak up on stuff. Because like I said, we've been quiet, and women, you know, they are able to speak and have a sisterhood and talk about some of the mishaps they have gone and they preferences and experience. And I'm glad we're at a point right now where guys can kind of speak up, and hopefully like women can kind of understand where we coming from as well. You know, it ain't about disagreeing or anything. It's about, at the end of the day, it's about coming to an understanding, you know, whether you can agree to disagree, but still we gotta understand women. Women gotta understand us, man. So that's the point of these lives.
So it's a woman that's watching and she cannot stand Kevin Samuels. Now keep in mind, she's never watched one of his full shows, but she can't stand Kevin Samuels.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't see how you can't stand nobody and ain't really watched the full podcast. So
yeah, she gotta watch a full show.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I say, I mean, those little 15-second, 30-second clips, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see why women dislike the guy though, man. But I mean, I don't know if she open to the idea of it. Maybe she needs to sit down and watch a full podcast.
Yeah,
so.
she's not gonna listen. But listen, I wouldn't be me if I didn't do a shameless plug. I don't know how to turn it around, but we have weight loss pills, fat burners. We have fat burners. We have fat burners. We have fat burners. You know, all of this talk, we want to make sure that everyone is their best self. So email me at ChicagoFitForLife@Yahoo. Make sure that you get one of these bottles. I will send you all the ingredients, everything that you need to do, a couple workouts to do with it, but make sure that you get one of our official Chicago Fit for Life Fat Burner weight loss pills. Email ChicagoFitForLife@Yahoo to get one of these. So don't miss out on that. We're gonna make sure that we promote those all the time. And in fact, buy 2 bottles. Buy 2 bottles. I don't know how to get it on the camera, but definitely buy 2 bottles of these our weight loss supplements. So I just want to plug that, and I'll send you all the ingredients and everything that's in it. And they're the bomb. They definitely the bomb. I love it. But yeah. So we definitely gonna be doing this more. We just want to talk. Thank you for everybody chiming in. Hit us up. Got any questions? And because we always having these conversations privately, but we want to start having them publicly. Just even if we're wrong, you know, just want to be corrected and just learn so we can all grow together. And we appreciate the good brother Q, man. He said we gonna get him to cry one day on the show, man. He said he ain't crying, man. Hey, getting me to cry so easy. I mean, that ain't nothing. That ain't no accomplishment. You know what I mean? Getting me to cry. So but thank you for everybody tuning in. But we definitely want to get some of the ladies on the show too, because they gonna, you know, we ain't trying to.
I'm mad at the ladies joining in today, man. Yeah.
We're not trying to be toxic. So but yeah, next Thursday, you free next Thursday? You in town?
Yeah.
You know, I gotta ask, man. You definitely in town, man. You know, you be on the move.
Yeah, I'll be ready, locked and loaded for Thursday.
What a king of toxic CEO.
I don't know, man. That's a good question, man. He just sent us a group message. I guess he was in spin class today, man. So
done with that dude, man.
Yeah.
Done with that dude. Grab the weight loss support, fat burners. Gonna plug them, man. I got some vitamins and stuff too, bro. I got some new vitamins. I'll make sure that you get on these vitamins. They've been like, man, they got me feeling great.
Okay.
So yeah, if you guys need any other supplements, let me know. I got vitamin D, vitamin Z, zinc, all that stuff on deck. But all right, bro. We're gonna be talking. Thank you. I appreciate everyone's opinion. Thank you, Miss Akeem. Thank you, Miss Pamela Murphy. Thank you, Miss Ariel. That definitely has some very, very positive and encouraging words. So we're gonna talk, Doc.
All right,
peace.